Good morning, everybody. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. We're about it back out at the farm. Oh, Lord, I got in late last night. Tired. But I got everybody fed last night, and it's time to feed them again. I'm gonna put some more hay out, and I'm gonna check their feed and see if they got feed. I'm pretty sure they don't. As you can see, I'm starting getting prepared for winter. I just threw some wood off the back of my Jeep. I have more up there. I stacked that one properly. I got to get a rack, but I need to restack this. It was getting late, and I just needed to get it off. And you know, I was going through that bee situation, so I was freaking out. See all that look like dust? Those are bees. So let me go ahead and get this stuff out of here. Feed these birds and goats and sheep. And move, girl. Move your big old fat self. Prego. Stop it, Nanny. I'm coming. Daisy. This is an inexpensive auto feeder. All it is a 5-gallon bucket, and you buy the attachment. I got mine from TSC, and you don't have to worry about feed for a while. The only thing that can stop this thing from feeding your animals or from feeding your chickens is if it gets wet. That's the only problem I've been having with it. And all I do is take the feed and fill the bucket up. That way I don't have to keep dragging feed out there. Make sure they can get to it. Now, I may have done mine backwards, but that's okay. And the chickens will go in and eat this, and then gravity will start bringing the rest of it down, all the feed. Excuse me, Teresa. Switch this one out. Move, girl. Ouch. And they pooping in they doggone thing. Shoot. Nasty. Why would you poop in your nest? Stupid. What is the doggone thing? I'm so upset with them. I can't even find my stuff. There's a lot of eggs in here, but there's also poop in here. 2. 4, 6. 8, 10, 12, 14. 16, 18 on this side. Why y'all give me the side eye, girls? Huh? Y'all have no home training. Freaking pooping in the doggone thing. I think I got some first Saturday lime in the shed, in the container. I'm just grabbing it by the handful, throwing them out, throwing the debris out. This one is full of poop. And poop brings disease. Don't worry, I ain't getting my hand on it. I'm just scooping it up with the little bit of shavings that's left. Where I put the other shavings? I hope I have some more. Let me go and get some first Saturday lime. Move my eggs out the way. Close this. Blinded by the light, wake up like a rooster in the middle of the night. Blinded by the light, wake up like a rooster in the middle of the night. Okay, now I had a subscriber ask me about this stuff, and they were trying to say that it was dangerous for chickens. This first Saturday lime is made for quail and chicken coops. It's not going to hurt them. So I special ordered this. You can't buy this in the store. At least I don't think you can. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put the first Saturday lime down there to get rid of these ants, because I see some, and flies if there's any in there. Just to stop your coop. It'll keep them safe from ants getting all bit up. Get rid of them. Get rid of the flies and the ants. Put some down here too. All right. Now that I got that down, I'm gonna put some fresh pine shavings down in. Hopefully they keep it cleaner than they did. I think it's the chicks sleeping in there. They ain't even chicks anymore. They're adolescent chickens. And they're pooping in there. They haven't learned that that's a bad thing yet. Stop chasing the chicken. Go to the other side. Somebody got an attitude. All right, there's only one egg here. Not as bad over here. Still gonna put some first Saturday lime down. There's a lot over here. Here go my one egg right here. Put that in my basket. Get some of this old stuff out. Okay. And then put this in. Sprinkle it on the bottom, because they roost up here, which means they're pooping on the bottom. I have a subscription for this, by the way, so I get a delivery every month. You see I use it, right? Definitely use it. Last thing you want to do is find a chicken that's all bit up by ants. Dead. That's what fire ants do. They gang up on it and they just start biting all at the same time. Kill your animal. They'll take you out if you get enough of them on you. Now, fire ants are nothing to play with. They're dangerous. They're not as dangerous as mosquitoes, though. Mosquitoes are the most dangerous insect out there. See how quiet it is? Just that one raggedy rooster making sounds. Just the one. I'm just gonna take a little break right now. Then I gotta put together that box right there. Hopefully it's easy to put together. I got a couple of projects. I'm slowly bringing them out here and getting them done. You know, they say homesteading. There's too much confusion with that word. I told y'all in Texas, if you own a house and you live there, it's considered a homestead. Farms. Well, what's the shame in saying you have a farm? That's what I don't get. Because a lot of people who saying I'm a homesteader, they're farmers, but they don't want to accept the fact that they live on a farm. It's ridiculous. There's no shame in that. As a matter of fact, that's something to be proud of. You know, people do not do that. You are a 1 in a million, chance of a lifetime. It's not common anymore. It used to be. Now everybody going to them cities and living in apartments, all people. It's just, ugh. Have I ever lived in an apartment? I think the last time I lived in an apartment, well, I was in the military, so I lived in the barracks. Worse, but at least, there was some standards. They got rid of you couldn't play your music. They got rid of the riffraff. You couldn't terrorize your neighbors. You couldn't terrorize the other people in the barracks. Look, girl, that I don't like. Don't crawl up on me. So that's the closest I've gotten to living in an apartment in years, and being in the military and having to live with other people. But we live by a code. If you don't live by that code, they got rid of you or they put you in jail. That was the ultimate. Article 15, UCMJ, Uniform Code of Military Justice. They use that stuff. First, you get a counseling statement. Then you can get an Article 15, which can go all the way up to field grade, which means you're going to take up to 1 month's pay. It's a lot of money, huh? And then court martial. That's the ultimate. You didn't want that. That follows you out of the military. Court martial. Oh, and then there was when we barred a re-enlistment, where you just finish out your time and then you just leave. That's usually after Article 15. What was the other one? Counseling statement, Article 15. Oh, flag. Where if you couldn't pass a PT test or you couldn't pass the weight, you couldn't stand. They got all kind of stuff that just weed people out. Oh man, I made it. I tried to fly under that radar for a while. But that's the difference, You knew there was a certain code that everybody lived by in there. But imagine me living in an apartment where there's basically everything. Everything goes. Come here, Daisy. Come on, girl. I ain't never had a puppy that listened that good. Well, a farmer's work is never done, right? I just worked and worked until I got everybody fed and I got everybody watered and I got all the hay out. And it's an epiphany finding out what you're really doing is farming. But I'm happy that I'm a part of that group. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank everybody for being with me. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.